Coplow, the dam of classic winner Bilsden Brook, lit up a packed sales ring on the second day of the December Mare sale, topping the session at 2.1 million guineas on a day that saw 22 lots make 500,000 guineas or more. The producer of the Richard Hannon-trained 1,000 guineas winner was subject of a duel between underbidders James Delahook and Ross Doyle before the hammer eventually came down in favour of MV Magnia with one bid at the sale-topping price. Offered in foal to the leading young sire Kingman, the proven Group 1 producing mare was sold by Stowell Hill Stud, an operation and a family developed by the late Bob McCreary and his wife Jeanette McCreary. Is that the sort of level you were expecting for this mare?
That's what I thought she'd probably fetch, yes. I thought she was worth that.
And obviously it's a lovely family, one you've done very well with on the racetrack. What was the reason behind bringing her to the sale this year?
Well, I've got some of the family already, so there's not much point. I thought she was in foal to Kingman. She's carrying a colt. We're not allowed to keep a colt, as you know. So
it's a good timing.
Yes, it was right. I've got enough of the family.
And what's she like in comparison to a lot of the family? Does she really stamp them? They're very similar. What sort of types are they?
Well, big strapping wenches, I think you could probably say, with minds of their own. But I have to really say it's entirely due to the Hannons, because they've made the mare by training the offspring so well. So really, one ought to be very, very grateful to them.
Wildcard entry Big Brother's Pride threatened to break the seven-figure mark earlier in the afternoon, before eventually pulling up just short at 975,000 guineas, secured by Eamon Riley of BBA Ireland on behalf of a US-based buyer. The winner of the Group 3 Prix Siggy is an invincible spirit half-sister to Group 1 winner Polydream from a Wertheimer and Frere produced family, and having been bought as a yearling by David Redford's Bloodstock for €400,000, was re-offered for sale by his Tween Hills farm and stud consignment.
We're delighted. It's always slightly nerve-wracking putting in a wild card, and we had to sell it to dissolve a partnership with Mr. Chi, who we raced her with, and we bought her in partnership with Galambozo, who manages Mr. Chi, and she did great for us. I mean, she won a Group 3. She looks like she might be a progressive sprinter, but by all accounts, she's going to now go to the paddock. So it's a great price for her. I expected her to make around 800, so anything over that was a massive bonus, and it was lovely to see Northern Farm battling it out. It was a bit of drama and a great price, and we're all very happy.
Another daughter of invincible spirit to prove popular during the second session was the European Sales Management consigned listed placed mare Getty Heir, who realised a price of 825,000 guineas. The half-sister to Group 1 performers Soustraction and Mathematica became one of 6 purchases on the day for Rob Spears and Old Mill Stud, who spent a total of 2,235,000 guineas on behalf of Ibrahim Arachi to end the day as runners-up in the list of leading purchasers.
A stakes filly on the track, in foal to Luke de Vega. Her dam is of 3 winners from 3 runners, all fillies so far. Our filly's a stakes filly, the other 2 fillies are also stakes fillies, and both of them were Group 1 placed. So again, I hope a really good young developing family, and that's what we want to do by buying these young mares carrying their first foals. It gives us an opportunity to plan for the future and develop these families in the way we want to. It doesn't necessarily mean it'll go that way, but I hope one or more of them could possibly turn into blue hen quality mares, and they're hard to come by, and it's great that Tattersalls have been able to get some here.
Shambolic, the listed place daughter of Shamadar, was another high-profile mare to command plenty of attention on the day, selling to Haddon Bloodstock for 800,000 guineas. Set to join Craig Bennett's Merry Fox Stud, the half-sister to Group 1 winners Comic Strip and Laughing was sold by Highclere Stud on behalf of Floors Stud, with the sale attended by the late Duke of Roxburgh's 23-year-old son, George. US buyers made their presence felt on the day, with Riley MacDonald signing for Eton Bloodstock to secure Galileo mare Easter for 800,000 guineas. Bought for Athens Wood Farm in Kentucky, the listed winning mare, offered in foal to Kingman, will join Snowy Winter, who was bought earlier in the day for 725,000 guineas, as a select group of mares for the operation, whose offspring may be re-offered for sale back in Europe as yearlings. 800,000 guineas was the price also paid for On the Moon Again, a listed winner in France and Grade 1 runner-up in the US, who was purchased by Kern Lillingston Association for a new client keen to secure a foundation broodmare. The Daughter of Cape Cross was sold by European Sales Management for Martin Schwartz, one of 13 to be sold by the consigners overall, who ended the day second in the list of leading consigners behind the Castlebridge consignment, selling a total of 13 lots for almost 6 million guineas.